Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching me from. It's a very horrible time at the moment. Nigeria is bleeding, Nigeria is in anarchy, Nigeria is going through turmoil at the moment, and it's so sad to see my people, suffering the way they are. I just want to say this thing to the government. I know you think, you are not in the situation, so you don't know how it is, but I'll say one thing to you, that please listen to the Nigerians, because when a child calls a parent and tell them that, look, I'm hungry, you have to do something to the children that is calling you and telling you that they are hungry, because they cannot take it anymore and they are saying it the way it is. So please, stop all this bloodshed now. Stop all these problems now by calling all the leaders of this protest and talk to them, please. I beg you in the name of God. Going on like this, allowing things to go on like this will not benefit Nigerians at all. And businesses will be losing money, human capital, everyone is suffering. So please, every country has its own issues. Every country has their own problems. And what do? They come down, they sit down, they discuss it. Please, Nigerian government, please sit down with these people, these young adults, and please have a dialogue with them, because this will not cut it. Allowing them to go on will not make any difference in your opinions. I know everyone has an opinion, but it will not cut it, because everybody will be suffering. Everybody will be suffering. I promise you that. Nobody will benefit from this chaos. This anarchy is becoming too much. It's not rocket science. We can just sit down with them and have a dialogue, talk about it, because going on and allowing this thing to go on like this will not cut it. And it will lead to more and more problems. Even in the Western world, when people protest, they sit and they dialogue with the people. Because right now, we know what to do. We're not doing it. So please, I beg you in the name of God, please make sure you sit with these young people and discuss their needs. There's a lot of needs. This fuel subsidy that they're asking you to cut, please think about it and do something about it. Allow the people of the country to enjoy their resources. Please, I beg you in the name of God. In every country, they put the citizens first before any other person. So when it comes to oil subsidy, when it comes to the refinery, allow the people of the country to benefit from it and not foreigners. I beg you in the name of God. Think about that. Allow these dialogues to go on. And also, you've done the minimum wage. Allow the young people to enjoy the benefit of the land. You guys have enjoyed so much. It's time for the young people too to benefit from the land. How long are they going to wait for this suffering to end? How long are they going to wait for things to be put in place? It's now or never. Because if you don't do anything, it's going to go down. The country is going to go down. So please, I beg you in the name of God, please listen to the young people. Sit down with them, dialogue with them, ask of their opinions, what they want you to do. There's a lot of things that needs to be fixed, like the young people not having jobs. You can create a lot of jobs for them. You can make Nigeria an industrialized nation where people can be on their own. People can be self-employed. Empower them with the tools, empower them with the things that they need. Then they'll be able to produce stuff for themselves. They will be, employers of themselves, and they also employ other people. So giving them student loan instead of that, I don't think it cuts it at all. You need to just sit down, talk to them, and have their opinion, know what they want, and work with them from there. But just leaving everything the way it is going to go down. You can see already that it's going down. The country is in anarchy. The country is bleeding. So please, I beg you in the name of God, do something about this. Help the kids, help the young people, help the adults, help the poor, help the needy. They are dying. Please, I beg you in the name of God, listen to them Help them, because you are our father in Nigeria. President Ahmed Tinubu, you are our father right now. So do something for the children. I beg you in the name of God. You can do it. You can cut down this subsidy that they're fighting for, because things are too expensive at the moment. Everything is up. We know in all part of the world, things are up, things are changing. We know that, but for the common man in Nigeria, is a lot of baggage to carry around. They cannot cope. They are dying. Listen to them as they tell you that they are dying. They are dying of hunger. They are dying of starvation. Do not, it's like there's no empathy. There's no sympathy. So where is the empathy? Where is the sympathy? Our culture used to be so rich. Our culture used to be so endearing. Our culture used to be so appealing to other people, because we help each other. We respect each other. We do things that will benefit our people. So where is all of that? Where is it's like the fabrics of the society is broken. You don't know where to start from. The morality is gone. All sorts of things are happening. Please, please, I beg you in the name of God, do something about this protest. End this protest now, so it does not go further. By ending it is by calling them to sit with you and dialogue with them, so they know what they want. Turn the country into an industrialized nation. Let there be security. That's first of all. Most of these things are happening is because the farmers could not go to farm. They kill them, they kidnap them, they do all sorts to them. So farmers were scared to go to farm. That's the reason why they could not farm, and now there's hunger in the land. So start with that. Start with, farming. If you have to put young people, allocate plots of land for them to rent, or, just allocate plots that they can farm from, so that they can feed themselves with this. So we beg you in the name of God, do something. President Ahmed Tinubu, do something about this. There's lots of land in Nigeria, in every state. Let everybody be able to farm, so that there will be food in the land. There will not be hunger. We have so many lands, acres of land. You can rent to the young people. Young people can do poultry. Young people can do so much, in farming. If you give them the opportunity, they can do so much. Young people can be self-employed. You can empower them with that instead of student loan. Student loan is like back to poverty. Nothing will be achieved with student loan, because they will go to school. They will not be able to pay for the money because they don't have the money. So is that what you want? So student loan is not the answer. The answer is allowing young people to be self-employed, so that when they have their own businesses, their own jobs, their own boss, they'll be able to do better. Somebody tried this thing in Delta State. That is Okowa, the governor Okowa, and he achieved so much with that. And I was so happy with that guy when I was watching all those programs that he was doing. So please, 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 you guys can do better. Please, I beg you in the name of God, stop this protest now by dialoguing with these young people, hearing what they have to say. Because they know what they are talking about. When you sit with a young person, you know that they are full of potential. They are full of, great ideas. So sit with them and dialogue with them, and make sure you know exactly what they're talking about, because they will tell you. They are very smart. They will tell you what is good, because it's high time you people sit with young people. You think they don't know what they are doing, they just talk. No. And just break it down, they are not lazy. Whatever you want them to do that is beneficial to them, they will do it. They will do things that will be beneficial. They move the economy forward, because we have a lot of young people that are not employed at the moment. So those are the problems in the society. If we can allow these young people to be self-employed, allow them to be able to employ their own mates, I'll tell you, heaven will be their limit. So you need to start looking at that, because Nigeria is really bleeding right now. Number one issue in Nigeria is the security. If you can take security out of the way and give these young people their own businesses, they will do better. The economy will improve. For a change, look at that. Don't think of yourselves all the time. We should think of the young people as well, because if they are not hungry, they will not come out to protest Everybody has their own dignity to maintain. They have their own self-respect to maintain. They will not just come out for the sake of coming out. They're coming out because they are angry. They are hungry. An hungry man is an angry man. So think about that, please. And we should not just take their lives for granted all the time. It's not cool. So please do something about this protest. Stop it and talk to the young people. Because if you don't stop it now, it's going to go down. It's going to burn, like you are seeing already. So please, I beg you in the name of God, talk to these young people. I'm not in Nigeria, so I'm just saying it from my own perspective. I'm only seeing it from the way I see things. I don't work for any organization. I'm just talking from my own perspective and the way I feel about everything. So please, in the name of God, sit down with these young people and talk to them, dialogue with them, and stop this protest so that it will not go further, and their needs should be met. So that if you meet their needs, then things will go well. Everybody will go back to their houses, and they will start to work from there. So if you allow this protest to go on, what are we saying? Where do we want to go to after that? Do you want Nigeria to burn down? Do you want Nigeria to just, think about it, please? These young people are just asking for their needs. So please, listen to them, help them achieve their needs, and work with them. That's all I have to say. I'm saying all this from my perspective. So please don't think anyone is sending me or whatever. Please help these young people. They really need your help. For people to come out to tell you that this is it, it's bad, and it's bad for them. So please, I beg you in the name of God, think about it. Don't just brush it aside and say, oh, one of those things. They really, really need your help. And as a father of a nation, you should listen to it. Don't just brush it aside. When people are angry and they are doing things that they're not supposed to do, you should know that there's a reason for that. When there are men and they cannot go to work and there's no job and there's no money, think about it. An hungry man is an angry man. So think about that. Listen to them and sort these issues out. Because we are not going to carry on doing this thing and say, oh, they are just saying we'll not listen to them, we'll do what they want. We don't want people to go and burn people's house down. We don't like when people do things like that. It's not good in any way. So I was thinking that it would be like a peaceful protest that they are going to go on, but we are now seeing that it's not a peaceful protest. We are now seeing that the protest is going to another level. So please talk to the young people, dialogue with them, and sort this thing once and for all. Because what is going on right now is not good. And as the father of a nation, please work this thing out. Work it out with these young people. Sit down with them and talk to them. Talk to them. They are here to listen to you. They can understand. The whole world is watching. It's not good that Nigeria is burning right now. It's not good. So please stop this thing. Stop this burning down. I'm a mother. I feel for the young people. I feel for the old people. I feel for the older people. I'm a Nigerian as well. So please, I beg you in the name of God, do this. Stop it. Please, I beg you, stop it. And sit down with them so you guys can talk about it. It doesn't have to go the whole 10 days. It doesn't have to go the whole 10 days. You can call them now. Tell them that you want to talk to them and you stop this protest. Because millions of pounds, if you guys are not careful, how it's going down. Things are getting burnt. All sorts of things are happening. How long are are we going to see all these things happen? We don't want this at all. We want peace. I want peace, talking from my own perspective, because I'm talking as an individual. I want peace in Nigeria because I have families in Nigeria. I don't want anything to happen to them. The people out there, I don't want anything to happen to them. The people that is protesting, I don't want anything to happen to them. I want Nigeria to be safe. We have the resources. We have the tools to make it work. So please, I beg you in the name of God, for once in your life, please do the right thing. Call these leaders of the protest, talk to them, and put a stop to this protest, because it's becoming too much now. I beg you in the name of God, the young people, they are angry because they are hungry. So please stop this thing. Thank you. Bye.